everybody. My name is Jason Sachs, and I'm a senior here at Montclair State University. I'm an accounting major, and I'm originally from South Jersey, although more specifically I would say I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Atlantic City is known for a couple famous things. We have the beach and the boardwalk and the casinos. I'm of Jewish descent, and to keep the speech brief, as we are supposed to, all that basically means is that I'm bar mitzvahed, circumcised, and all that other good Jewish stuff. Growing up in Atlantic City, my parents actually did work in the casinos. They started out as dealers and moved up to pit bosses and managers and whatnot. The interesting thing about Atlantic City is that I spent a lot of time in casinos personally. And while you're in there, you get to see the wide spectrum of human nature and emotion. Everything from old Jewish ladies winning jackpots on the slot machine to dealers getting stabbed for dealing a bad hand in blackjack. Really, somebody got shanked. On top of that, you also see in the daytime, families bring their kids down to the shore, take them to the boardwalk and to the beach, and at nighttime, the hookers come out onto Pacific Ave to deal with the high rollers. I say I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey, but I'm actually more specifically from Margate, New Jersey, which is a small neighborhood right down the road from Atlantic City. It's a nice little Jewish, Italian beach neighborhood. The reason I say that is because when you tell people, oh, I'm from Margate, being a small town, they don't really know where it is. So I think similar to what I did with Ryan yesterday, he told me he was from Oradell. I don't know where Oradell is. But when he said, oh, it's near Paramus, like, oh, okay, that's that place with the kick-ass IKEA. I know that, Paramus, yeah. So I tell people I'm from Atlantic City. So being from Margate, my first job ever was to be a tour guide in a giant elephant-shaped building called Lucy the Elephant. I bring people in, I explain some historical facts about the building, bring them up to the back of the elephant, take pictures for all the tourists and whatnot. One day at Lucy, notice it's a female name, one of the clients was being a smartass with me and said, well, why do you guys call it Lucy the elephant? You do know that the elephant has tusks, and tusks are those little white horn-looking things next to the long nose of the elephant. And I said, well, I guess if Lucy's a male elephant, that just makes Lucy the biggest drag queen in the world. So, let's continue. Finally, I remember the professor said he would like us to incorporate things about ourselves into the speech. I study accounting, and I don't particularly want to explain tax laws, debits, and credits to all of you, because, let's face it, that's some really boring shit. To bring a lighthearted accounting story, I did just go to an interview yesterday, and the one note I wanted to make to everybody is that I walked in being very nervous. You don't know what they're going to ask you. You don't know what topics are going to be covered. But to my surprise, the person who interviewed me came in all nervous, shaking my hand, and so that relieved my nerves. So the summary of the story I want to tell everybody is like, we're all nervous, just relax, we're all strangers, so just enjoy the speech and get through it. Thank you.